Hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back today with a new toy. This is a Rolodex. I've been wanting one of these for a good long while now. Tried to get an old vintage one, didn't have any luck, eventually gave up and bought just one of the modern style ones. I just thought, I saw a few on Instagram and people decorating up the address cards for the Rolodex, and I just thought, oh, that's just so cute. You can do little collages or little tiny mixed media, and it can be out on display, and just a really nice kind of small area to work on. So I've made a few. I've had a bit of fun this morning, and they just, well, this actually clicks round, but because I've hardly got any on, they don't really do that at the moment because I haven't filled it up. So we'll just have a wee flip through of the things, a wee bit of mixed media, a wee bit of cute collage, one of the crazy dogs that I did the other week, and then one with just simply stickers. So it can be really easy or a little bit more advanced if you like. And then I've just got some plain cards that I've just used an old book and some snippets of scrapbook paper to make up some cards for future. So yeah, I do love the way it started. So there we go. So I'm going to make a few more cards for it. Oh, excuse me. Every time I come on, I get a tickle. Right, so you get a bundle of cards. Well, they're not cards. Wait till I reach over. You get these with it, but I wanted to do, it can actually take slightly bigger, about this size. So what I did was I made my own template, and I don't have a square punch, so I've just been cutting a circle and then just snipping it into a kind of keyhole shape. So this is the template that I've been using for the cards, and I just cut them to that size, like that. So that's what I have been using. So let's start with just simple collage. I've got two cute images here. These are from I should have had these ready, but they were just down the side there. So from the Spring Stories book, and that's where these two little cards here are from as well. They're very cute. So yeah, so these books are available from Amazon. They are really nice books if you like kind of cute fairies. And the other two cards that I'm going to do are two steampunk cards from this book, Industrial Collage and Little Personas, both from Maremi's Small Art on Amazon. So we've got our little jolly character marching towards his little house, and yeah, so I've got this as well, and I've got a little extra piece, a little tag that was made that's in my box from a previous make, and I thought we could use some of this just to give him something to walk on. You've got to watch that you can't, well, I suppose you could put something over the holes. You would need to repunch the holes if you put something on top of it. For the moment, because I'm just starting with the Rolodex cards, I am just going to not be too close, or just not cover the holes. So we'll just cut that there, and yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. So we'll get his little house down first. Yeah, I remember as these Rolodexes were on desks. Now you need to watch if you're getting one. There's two sizes. There's a smaller size than this that takes business cards rather than, so it's like business card sized rather than the address size. You can come off the top a wee bit, like there's a little bit of leeway once it hangs down, as long as you don't hit, you know, once this goes in, it just pops in like that. And if I show you, if it goes all the way to the bottom, as long as what's hanging over the edge, there's still room for it to swing. If you know what I mean. It's hard to show on the... Right, okay. Yes, the kind of business card ones are more that kind of size, just a little bit smaller. Whereas this is an address one. So, yeah, I got it on Amazon. I think that seems to be where everything comes from these days. So that's okay. We can still put him on the top of the thing. So we want the ribbon down first. So it's a lovely day here. Start of the good weather for this week. We were promised some good weather and it's been okay, but not quite as sunny as what we thought it would be. But today I think is the start of the proper. We did get the washing out. We got the bedding out. So today we've got a batch of towels out just to get them washed and dried in the fresh air. Makes a difference. And we'll put him there. And we'll put our little tags with our little brad there. They were made a wee while ago on a video. Let me just put the lid on that. And we'll just give him a wee pop on these foam squares. This takes me back a few years, oops, to my, why is that one not sticking? There. To my card making days where everything got popped up on foam pads, foam squares to make the cards 3D. And yet I hardly really use them now. Very occasionally. He's a happy chap, heading towards his little house. There we are. And we'll just give these a little bit of glue stick. Nice embellishment for the corner there, a little bit different. Okay, so I've got some words and I've picked out today is full of possibilities, because that's what it looks like. And I think we'll just cut it down. And we'll just cut it after the today is full of. And we'll just go over here, I think. Possibilities, and give that a little jaunty angle. There. That's cute, isn't it? That's cute. So that's another one. I'm looking forward to this filling up. Probably holds quite a lot. That's cute, isn't it? Some of them are a wee bit stiffer than others depending on whether you've used paper or card, but I think they will, because I think I'm using a round punch instead of a square punch. This is slightly bigger, and so is much floppier. So I don't know, I think I'm maybe going to go on a hunt for a, I don't know if you can get such a thing as a square punch. Who knows? Anyway, so on to the steampunky type ones. I've got my little family of 3 here, and again I have used my template to cut out my address card and stitched round a little bit. Haven't stitched that bit, but if I wanted to and I felt that was missing a little black line, I could just take my black fine liner pen and pretend that we've stitched round. But do you know, to be honest, I don't think it's that noticeable. I think we'll put it on the inside of the stitches. And so we've got Big Sister, who just fits in there if I want that there. Little Sister and Little Brother. Oops, my finger stuck to that. There. Like that. And then I've got this strip. This is from a Tim Holtz pack. And I want to just cut it at number 2. And number 16. And that will just hang over the edge ever so slightly underneath my people. That's fine. Okay, so we've got these half dials, which were from another project, so always keep your half dials. There's a sentence. Okay, and this one. About there, maybe. Keep checking. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then this across, just somewhere there. So just a smidgen above the holes there. Like I say, you can go off the edges a tiny bit. I think that should be all right. Yeah, that's okay. Now, will we pop these up or will we just stick these on? I think we'll just actually stick these ones on, because I'll want to do the across. So if I raised them up on the foam pads, I wouldn't be able to put my words across. That's the idea. Okay, Big Sister first. So yeah, if you go on Instagram and use the hashtag Rolodex art or Rolodex mixed media cards or hashtag index cards, hashtag Rolodex, you'll see some inspiration. It came up randomly on my Instagram feed, and then I started looking into it, and so it's been in my head for a while, kind of sitting there teasing me. Buy me, buy me. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Now I have got a little box of tricks here. It might just have something to finish it off. There's a little half of a popper, and there is a little tiniest clip in the world. That's quite cute. I've also got the mini tiniest paper clips in the world. I think we'll go with that. We'll maybe put the paper clip on the other one. Right, so we've got words to think about. I want to put black ones on this. Let's see. Trying to see. Always takes me ages to find something that What about Be You Bravely? Because they look like they're brave. A little brave family. I think over here somewhere. Oh, maybe there, actually. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we've got, I'll reach over for this one. Put this one on. It's another one for the collection. And what I'm going to do, I made all these between yesterday and today anyway, so I'm going to put the dates on the back of them all, so that as our collection grows, we've got the dates. Yeah. Oh, I'm so chuffed, so chuffed. Right, and again, so this I forgot to tell you where this paper comes from. The background paper for these little index cards for the steampunk one is from this Chronology Do Crafts 6x6 paper pack. It's ancient. I have it since crafting began. I don't even know if Do Crafts are still on the go, but any sort of paper for steampunkiness, cogs, dials, numbers, and again using up half a dial, or that looks like more a clock than a dial this time. So I'll just kind of place that. I still want to see this wee guy with his binocs. And then again, a little bit of something there. And then these two little brothers here. There and there. Little brother's looking up to his big brother. Yeah. Okay. So, we want to get him down about a finger's width from the top, which is a very scientific measurement. A finger's width. You always get a wee minute to adjust with the glue stick. And I think stitching round the edge, I didn't stitch round the edge of them all, just these ones today. Yeah, no, they haven't been stitched round, but I just thought I would be fancy today for the video and stitch round them before I came on. Right, so we just want to be 2 notches past 19 and a bit. 2 notches past 19, or in fact just in front of the 2 there. And that just gives us a wee smidgen off the edge. Now, do we want these up on the foam? I don't think so. I think we'll do these straight on. And I've got my little thing to add and some words. So let's get Big Brother on. He's standing there with his hands in his pockets. Looking very Big Brotherly. There we are. Okay, I think with this one we will put on one of the mini paper clips. I'm determined to try and find a home for this odd little popper. Let's do a paper clip and see whether we're going to keep the popper or not. Where will we put the clip? Up here. That's very cute. Won't press it right down. We'll leave it sticking up a wee bit so that it's more noticeable. Let's find... I wonder if we want to put Great Things Take Time. Great Things Take Time, or the journey. Or be brave. What did we put in the other one? Oh, the other one's about brave as well. The other one's be you bravely, and this one's be brave with your life. I don't really want to be too brave. Right, so I think we will do great things take time, because there's sort of time on it, isn't there? And we want to just kind of maybe there, or do we want to split it? So we've got great things, and then we'll just do that at a jaunty angle. Not sure. The little snap or popper or whatever we're calling it will live to see another day. So let's clear off. Let's clear the decks and see what our endeavours look like. Let me stand up and see what you can see. So we've got that one, and this one, and this one, this one. She's so funny. Oh. Yeah. So that's us. What do you think? I'm still a bit newfangled with it. Still a bit new to me, trying to work out whether I'm in the right size or for it to flop around, because I suppose the fuller it is, you know, they'll flip better, I think, when you're flipping it. But yeah, I'm happy with them. I'm going to set that in the window ledge so that I can see it, because I face the window and it will be nice just to sit on the window ledge, and every wee while we'll make some new cards. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.